Hello. Ayan, wait lang. Hi, please. Ayan, nandito tayo sa YouTube Creators Day 2024. Pula na ilaw. Anyway. Iwan ko lang yung bagelya ko't may biyahe pa ako. Earth, nandito na tayo sa Esplanade sa Philippines Creators Day. Ayan yung registration. Uy, may ID na ako. Saya. Tapos, pasok tayo. Ha? Kasi may pa-snack sila doon. Pasok tayo sa snack. Ako nag-aalmusal. Hello. Maka-snack. Hoy! Basta. Kain tayo. Sa Kurt nandyan. Wait lang. So yun, muna tayo kasi nagugutom na ako. Di pa ako nag-breakfast. May kape ba?
Sige po muna. Saka parang pag may event din po. Pwede po.
Ayan. Madam, pahingi naman ng food char.
Yes, ma'am.
Hindi pa ako nagbe-breakfast. Ayan. Thank you. Fruits na lang. Buti na lang may kape. Di pa ako nagkakape. Cutie. Ayan.
Just a quick question, like how many of you all this is actually the first time you're attending Creator Day in YouTube? Show of hands. Nice, thank you so much. I know we've been saying about how it's really been a while. It's been a pause since we have been back. So just really very glad that we are able now to gather everybody in the same space. But first and foremost, I just really want to say thank you for being here with us. Thank you for choosing to spend time with us. For you to understand how will this change your channel strategy, how will this actually unlock more revenue, more potential and opportunities for you in the coming year. From 18 November, we announced that there will be a chance for you to walk away with an exclusive YouTube merch so long as we complete the task. And what the task was is that you have to at least upload the vertical or horizontal live stream on your channel.
Hello. Good morning. Good to see some of you again. For those who I have not met, hi, I'm Vincent. So who I am, I'm actually non-Filipino, but I'm half Filipino because I feel like this is part of my country. Love this place, so much energy. The traffic reminds me of that. But what I do on a day-to-day basis, basically, I'm what they call partner manager. So on a day-to-day, I work with creators, I work with agencies, I work with some of the largest brands you may know of. I work with GMA, I work with ABS. So I work on tens of thousands of content on every single day. So, and because of that, I have good insights on what works, what doesn't work sometimes. But most of the time, what may work, because we never really have the answer. And being a creator is really all about trying things and trying to see if it works. And a lot of time it doesn't, and sometimes it works, and that's what we call viral, right? And everybody's trying to find a virality strategy, the virality sort of formula. But there isn't one. If I may say very honestly, I've been in this business for a while. I've seen so many. Sometimes it's just the most unexpected sort of come together. But at least from YouTube, what we know we can control things, tools, ideas, strategy that get passed to you so that you're able to make your journey a lot better. And I want to share with you something that we have sort of announced. It's a host of stuff, plenty of stuff to show you our commitment to the platform, to show our commitment to the creators like yourself. And we've announced this is the third year in a running, and it's announced by our CEO, Neil Mohan. And this event called Made on YouTube. And when we do this event, it is with one goal in mind, which is the creator. I want to ensure that the creator has the right tools to succeed on the platform. So, and these are the things that you can expect from the platform in 2024. I think we announced this in January. And one thing that we announced, which is the biggest buzzword in the industry, is AI. We know that everybody's talking about AI. We know that AI will come in like a take over human, take over the world. And the third thing is, you see, 2 and 3 sort of related. And the next thing is really creator economy is fundamental to us. It's foundational to what YouTube does. we make money, we want to ensure that you make money at the same time. We want to give back to creators in different ways, forms, but being in a partner program like all of you are today, it's really the fundamental of how this platform will succeed. Hey, YouTube success is diverse. How you make money can come from many different parts and ways, right? You can make money from typical programmatic ads. You can make money from brand deals. And how do we recognize some of those and make it easier for you is one part. Number two, it's AI is the future of creation. And I'll show you a bit on how we think about that. And last but not least is while we're creating content, while we're putting ourselves out there, not we, like you are putting yourself out there because I'm not so much of a creator, but we want to be responsible at the same time. We want to ensure that what we say, because what we say holds a lot of weight, right? We want to say we're saying the right things. We're being inclusive. Be diverse. We can have differences in opinion, but we're a safe platform. And that's why advertisers come in. That's why brands want to work with you because it is a safe platform for everyone to consume. Now, with that, I want to go into the first topic on creation and what we have announced on creation. The first thing is dream screen and video. Now, what this is basically an AI video generation model that's coming to shots, and you are able to create videos just based out of prompts. This is going to be built in within YouTube, and you're able to start doing this combined with other things like green screen and whatnot to start creating videos. The next thing, and this is coming very, very soon, it's called inspiration. Now, all of you, we've spoken about AI a little bit. Now, all of you have had assistants, like brainstorm ideas and all those kind of stuff. Now, what this is this is going to be built within YouTube Studio itself, and it's able to look at YouTube historical data. For example, it was suggest say if you're a food creator, it's like, hey, maybe there isn't enough lumpia's recipe on the platform. Not true, but if it is, then it'll tell you, hey, why don't you try and create a recipe for this and try and twist it another way? All of this is done via prompts, and it will brainstorm ideas with you. And what's amazing, if you look at the one on the right, it actually gives you, say, script ideas. It gives you thumbnail suggestions. It develops title suggestions for you and a whole world. What used to be done by 5 people, right? Today, it's all done via AI, by your own, in your home, and that's now being translated. 3 minute shots is one of the most exciting. We hear you, right? You've asked, say, like, hey, 1 minute is too short. 1 minute is ultra short. It's not shorts, right? So what we've done is October 15th, we've announced 3 minute shots on YouTube. What it means is now you're able to create, and everything that you have after October 15th, which is vertical, 3 minutes long, will now be categorized as shorts. And there's different things that have been announced as well, which is you're able to then now obviously remix content from other creators. You can allow your content to be remixed so that other creators can use your content and create new content. It's a whole bunch of things. But also on the right, you see something called trends. You're able to look at what's trending on shorts. You're able to create those trends and recreate those trends that fits your purpose and your use case. Update coming to community. Now, community, how I think about it is really how do you engage with your audience? Now, typically, if you think about the past or current even, right? How do you engage with your audience? Some of us are fortunate enough, we hold like, hey, fan meet day. For myself, we met in a small cafe. We engage with how many people? 20 people? 10 people, right? But we want to change the game a lot, and a lot of conversations in the community are usually happening on a comment section. The first thing we're doing is a platform for fans creators called community. So think about this as when you are a creator, there is a sub page. Remember community posts that we have with currently? What this is basically it's a community tab within your main channel where your fans can come in. They have to be subscribed to you. They come into your platform and they can share ideas, they can give you suggestions, and all of those discussions are happening on like sort of a forum-like experience on your channel page. Then the next thing we're announcing is Community Hub. Basically, what it does is it is a back-end studio view that lets you manage your community a lot faster, a lot more efficient. There'll be things like AI reply for comments, for example. So that your basic comment like, hey, first, cool, like, right? So those are the kind of things that you can sort of do, and you can filter your replies and all this kind of stuff. But really, it also tells you who are your top fans. It gives you a creator spotlight, tells you who are they, who is engaging with you, who is leaving comments to you, 20 videos, 30 comments, and all those kind of stuff. And you are able to then highlight them, reply to them directly, and all those kind of stuff. It helps you manage your community like a community manager. Now, you may have a manager in your channel to help you manage this, but really what this is it gives you a view that you never had before on the people who love your content, who engages your content, and work on your content. Now, this is extremely exciting. This is something we call hype, right? What this is basically is, think of this as a fan-made leaderboard, right? So basically what will happen is every user will have certain amount of points. It's like voting for American Idol, kinda, right? Where you get certain high points where you can vote for creators that you like. Okay? And once you vote for them and the community votes for them, the last 7 days, there is a hype leaderboard, right? 1 to 100. And once you get into this leaderboard, you get featured. It's basically like praying to the algorithm gods, right? And then they put you up there to ensure that you have like the right discovery. So there are multiple ways for audience, for viewers to discover this. They see this on their home feed, but there will also be a new explore feed that we will launch, which means you go onto the left-hand side of YouTube and you see explore, you have gaming, you have film, you have news. Now you have a hype sort of leaderboard. And it will show you like what ranking you are. That's when you are engaging with your community. And that's why we build the community before this, right, is to really help you engage with them and help them rally on your purpose, your success, and all those. And that's ongoing. But there is a caveat to this, right? Before you come and hunt me down and ask me about this, right? It is meant for smaller creators. When we say smaller creators, that creators 500,000 subs and below, right? And it's to help them grow, right? If everyone continue pushing the 10 million creators, anyone else in the room, right? That's gonna be like that is always them on the leader, but there's no fun that way, right? Next is auto dubbing. Say English translation into Portuguese, English translation into Spanish, right? And this is automatic. All it does is, remember our auto CC on YouTube. I know it gets a bit clunky at times, but this is basically takes in English and immediately translates them to a different language. What it does is you listen to the intonation of what he's saying. What we've launched is something called expressions, right? So it takes the intonation of the original speaker and then it projects the same excitement, the same anger, for example, the same stress in the voice. And we try to emulate that in the language that we do. So that's on auto dubbing. Now, here's where things get a bit real, right? When we talk about content and creation, the fun part, and we talk about community, working with our fans, but really being creators, sometimes this is our livelihood. This is what we do for work. This is basically how we're supporting our family, supporting people around us. So we're also thinking about creating a creation as a business per se. And what this really means is, how do we make money? How do we ensure that you're able to have a sustainable creation journey as you go into this? One thing we announced is jewels and gifts, right? These are live stream donations of different sorts. So we're actually gaming up PDG, paid digital goods. There are different goods right now, different products right now. Then your fans will be able to give it to you, and in return you get a certain credit, and the credit gets translated into actual cash, and then you're able to bring it out. And live is becoming more and more important because why? We're seeing a lot of live growth coming into the TV platform as well. Both vertical live, horizontal live are equally going to be important. Get and buy and support it, right? And I want us to be ready when the time comes. Because like shopping affiliate programs, shopping is a lot bigger than that. Shopping is about tagging, for example. It's about relevance in tagging. Say today you're creating a content on product review on the next phone that's coming out. Imagine being able to tag that phone onto your video and to be able to bring the audience an end-to-end journey to purchase. That's what it is. This is going to be the game changer next year when it comes to monetization and how you think about money, how brands work with you. It's really going to transform. Think about the potential that platform or marketplace like that, like purchases happen, and you want to be part of that consideration as you go into the living room. As I said earlier, TV is the fastest growing device for YouTube, right? So what happens on TV today? So what we're trying to do is starting next year, you start seeing transformation on how content is being delivered. And what this means to you, I'll get to that, right? Imagine that you're watching an OTT platform. I don't want to say, the big net something, right? You see all these seasons and episodes laid out for you, right? Whenever now next year, we're planning to do that and bring that experience onto YouTube in TV, right?
Wow.
So when you're creating a season, for example, you have a travel log that goes to say Bali for 7 episodes in 7 parts. Today, you're able to categorize that. And as an audience and a viewer, I can watch part one, episode two, episode three, episode four, episode five, six, seven, and so on and so forth within an experience that people can find your content. How amazing is that, right? And then we'll also bring in a host of different things, right? Like people can find there's previews to the video. There is like a link to the full video on your phone. You can send it to your desktop. There's also things like, hey, shots on TV. You're able to now connect that and you're able to watch the long form from the shots that you. It's weird, yeah. I don't know how many of you watch shots on TV, but apparently a big part of the world is actually doing that. So yeah, all of those experience is going to be transformed. It's going to come to TV. Really exciting. Yeah, that's really the last thing. There's a bunch of stuff. I hope you all are as excited as I am. But this really tells me one thing, right? It shows really how we think about creation, how we think about creator, how we think about business as a whole, and how creator is really the centerpiece of this entire relationship. But thank you very much.
So after that session, I have to leave now. I hope you learned something.